Greetings, pot pickers. It's morning. Wonderful. Always a bonus when you wake up. Right, well, as you saw, I'm fully charged, or rather Jake is fully charged. Tell you about that later. 161 miles range. That's with everything switched off. Let's put the conditioning on. Climate control then down to 20 degrees and oh my word, 157. Anyway, that's quite amazing. My average consumption since I picked the car up was 3.3 kilowatt hours. So, or rather I should say 3.3 per mile, or a mile per 3.3, whichever it is. Anyway, I've reset that. And the mission today is to go down to Bournemouth to see my stepmum, coming up for Mother's Day. Fortunately, yes, I did remember the flowers, they were delivered yesterday. So I'm going to do the same route that I used to take with Torchy. I'm going to drive at the same speed, in other words 60 miles an hour. Now, I haven't checked the accuracy of the speedo on this. Torchy overread by 10%, so if I wanted to do 60, I drove at an indicated 66. I'll put a link to Lemon Tea Leaf's YouTube channel below, in the description below. He thinks it's about 5%, so yeah, I think I'm going to drive at 63 miles an hour on the motorway. I used to drive with the cruise control on with Torchy, which isn't the most efficient way of doing it, and so I'm going to be driving with ProPilot this morning. What else to tell you before we get going? I would arrive with, in this sort of temperature, about 55% left, so we'll see what sort of percentage battery I've got left, and I would have perhaps 3.5 kilowatt hours energy consumption. So let's see how Jake performs. Right, I think that's about it for now. We're warming up incredibly nicely here, so I think I better get going before we use any more power. Yeah, talk to you in a bit. In fact, I'll probably talk to you again once we get to Bournemouth. Oh yeah, one thing I should say, I've done the first rapid charge. We arrived with 63%. Initially it whacked in at some absolutely phenomenal rate, and then dropped right off, and it dropped right down when it got above 90%, was coming in at about 3.5 kilowatts, and in the 45 minutes I got from 63% up to 94%. So obviously this is going to be a bit of a consideration when you're doing longer trips. You're not going to get up to perhaps 100%. On the other hand, having done that, I was looking at about 150 miles range. So I mean, the whole thing is just a step change from Torchy. Okay, I really will talk to you a bit later on. Bye for now. 31, it's a fairly typical British dual carriageway. A little bit windy in places, and certainly at this speed, a couple of times the ProPilot seems to run wide in the lanes, or in the lane I should say, and unfortunately each time that's happened there's been a car overtaking me, so I've had to take over manually. I couldn't just wait and see what the car was actually going to do. But where 125 miles, and yeah, I've got some traffic behind me, so I'm just going to let the car slow down now and follow this lorry. Okay, well, here we are at our destination. Very, very impressed. Just over an hour to get here, so the speedo is reasonably accurate. I'm left with 108 miles range. It's the battery's just clicked onto 65% remaining, so actually I arrived here with 66% remaining, which, considering the outside air temperature is 7 degrees, is about as good as it gets, frankly. We've covered, what, 47.1 miles, so that seems quite accurate. Let's have a look at okay, and we've averaged 3.8 miles per kilowatt hour, so yeah, per kilowatt hour. So yeah, you know what, I'm impressed, I'm happy, and I have to say that, yeah, it was a very relaxing drive. Okay, talk to you again soon. Okay, driving on ProPilot in the rain, and I have to say, yeah, it's working pretty well. Hasn't dropped out any more frequently than it had done previously, although I'm expecting it to probably drop out here and get a bit confused. No, it isn't. We've steered into the lane. Right, it's dropped out now at slow speeds. Wow, yeah, okay, that's pretty impressive. We didn't come to a halt, so it just continued to pull away. Right, this is the one problem, of course. Ooh, okay, I took over there. I've got no reason to believe it wouldn't have done, but yeah, a little bit tense. Prior to starting filming, there was a car did something like that, and in fact it did brake quite sharply. So I'm just going to accelerate down here and then get into the lane that I want. But I have to say, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this. The system works well. I'm actually going to go and do another fast charge in a minute. I really don't need to, but we'll just see what happens. Right, concentrating now, so I'm going to stop filming. Talk to you in a little bit when we get to the M27 Lowlands North. Okay, well, we're arriving at Rownham's North, and unfortunately, after I plugged in, I got delayed talking to somebody, so we had a couple of minutes of charging whilst we were just chatting, because everybody is very interested in the new car. Let me just set myself more or less even there. Okay. However, so I've forgotten what I said I was going to arrive with, but we're now up to 50%. I'll refer back to the video a bit later, but we're now back up to 50% charge. We're got back up to 81 miles. My average getting here was 3.8 miles per kilowatt hour, so that's driving on a motorway at on average 60 miles. Okay, so here we go now. It's telling me that to get back up to 100% it's going to take 1.5 hours, which is a bit of a blow, I suppose. And at the moment we're charging at 40 kilowatts. Now normally this should be close to 50 on this one. but however it isn't. And once again there was obviously some sort of problem with this charging post, rapid charger thing. And so this is free again. Ecotricity, thank you, but please do fix the problem, because you guys have got to make money somehow. Right, let me just scroll through these screens. Right, battery temp, yeah, I mean is way down. There's absolutely no problem there with the rapid charging. Battery capacity, yeah, well, good, yes, it is 100%. I'm damn pleased to see it. I'm going to have to go back through the video and actually put on as a subtitle as to exactly what's been going on with charging. But we're already up to 88 miles, and I'm just, you know, impressed by the whole thing. The only thing that I am a little concerned about, no, concerned is too strong, as to how much charge you're going to be able to put on when you're going on long distance trips. Now, if I'm reading this screen correctly, and I'm more than likely not, to get up to, I read that as a 75% charge, is going to take me 11 minutes, or now 9 minutes. Okay, which is not bad going, and to get up to 100% would be 1.5 hours. We're still whacking it in at 40 kilowatts, which is not too bad at all. So nobody's here at the moment. I'm going to go and grab a McDog burger, breaking my diet. Oh, somebody did say that I'd lost a lot of weight since I started making these videos. Yeah, last year I got talked into running a half marathon, so that took off most of the weight, and this year I'm doing a half marathon again at Reading in just about 10 days time now. So yeah, lots of training, trying to eat sensibly, apart from now of course, so that's why the weight's come off, but thank you for the compliment. Okay, well, as I said, I'm going to now go and eat some junk food, and I'll come back in about 10 or 15 minutes. Okay. And we'll see how. Right, just had a leaf pull in next to me, so seeing as I can easily get home, I'm going to unplug. I was right about, just going to open the window. Hello there.
You know the question I'm going to ask you.
It is on.
No, it wasn't. I'm not worried about it.
Oh, okay.
Do you like it?
Absolutely excellent.
Good.
I've just finished about 5 seconds of filming, and then I'll unplug and let you have a go. Right, so where are we? Okay, up to 75%. It was a fairly rapid charge. 75 to 80, it tailed off. As you can see, we're now down to 23 kilowatts and at 81%. Normally I keep going for a bit, but as I really don't need this anymore, I'm going to unplug and be the good leaf driver. Okay. Okay, well, just a very boring shot really of sitting in traffic. Why it's notable is I'm in the inside lane, obviously. I've got 60 miles an hour set, ProPilot plugged in, the car's steering itself, keeping a distance from the lorry in front. He slows down, I slow down, he speeds up, I speeds up. And this just makes the whole thing, the whole drag of being on a motorway in a moving traffic jam, a bit more bearable. And yeah, what can I say? Nissan Westway from Basingstoke just gave me a courtesy call, and I'm afraid I spent about 5 minutes going into raptures about the car, saying I thought it was great. And the number of people that have seen it asked me about it. I had a fairly lengthy chat off camera with the driver of the 24 kilowatt hour Nissan Leaf that pulled in. He's got a test drive on Monday, and he's really looking forward I think I'm probably going to end the video and then do some judicious editing. See you next time. And another thing. No, I just checked the speedo against two of these traffic calming cameras, which I know are reasonably accurate because I go through there in the bus, and unfortunately with the speed limiter set to 30 and going at an indicated 30, both of them read 27, so it kind of looks like this speedo overreads by 10%, the same as the other one. Oh well, listen, that really is it. So hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did. Leave a comment if you like. If you didn't like it, tell me why you didn't like it, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.